Good afternoon everyone, I'm back again. Yesterday, as you have probably seen, I split 5 half rounds, or two and a half full rounds, and I've got another 30 left here. I'm just going to split a couple more. It's that windy here, but I'll do a couple anyway. I just filled the fuel tank up on the Honda motor. I've just done that, filled up with nice fresh fuel. And I'll do a couple more of these, and yeah, I'll see how we go with it. I'll just do a couple anyway. It's late in the afternoon, to be honest with you. And I did see a video this morning about oiling your H-beam on your log splitter. And yes, I use an old tomato sauce bottle, or in America we call it ketchup. Yeah, I just dab a little bit on like that, start the motor and just run it. As you can see, it's all nice and clean. There's hardly any wear on the beam, because I've been doing it for years. So I always just store it underneath there, just keeps it out of the weather a bit more. But it's just used oil, that's all it is. Use sump oil and it's pretty clean stuff. I change mine very regularly to maintain the vehicles and motors and everything else. But anyway, that's it. I'll come back to you after I've split a few more. Bye for now. Alright, back again for a second. Also, on my favourite channel that I watch all the time, thank you Michael for this idea. A chap put a block to shorten his stroke length on the wood splitter, so I'm going to put a piece of wood here and try and shorten the return of the wedge. I'll do a piece just now, so just bear with me and see if it works. And then I'll make a better block at the end if it does. So we'll see how it goes. Well, it worked, but yeah, it's working. But I think I'll put a much, as that chap said on the video, I'll do a squarer block with something so it doesn't vibrate off. Cheers for now. G'day guys, I'm back here for a second. I've just got some more kindling there. I've just split, I think, about 12 halves or six rounds. I've got 18 exactly left there now. So that's what I got out of the 12 halves, 6 rounds total. I'm cutting these big, splitting them big I should say, because I'll resplit them. I'll resplit them again when they're, when it's time to burn them, or just throw a couple of big ones on like that. But that's 10 inches by 3.5 inches thick. So it rained all last night and all this morning, so you can see the ground's wet. But I'll let these dry out a little bit. That's 10 inches as well, 11 inches, 3 inches, 3.5 inches thick that end. But most of them are all the same. And I've cut a few smaller as well now. I'll start mingling the small ones, so like that, just the small ones, just to blend well, yeah, small one. Yeah, there's a few in there anyway, just to mingle them with the bigger ones later on. But there we go. That's just a quick one. Area's cleaned up a little bit, fuel tank's still full, and yeah, from me and the little hunting dog, sorry if I'm getting you a bit dizzy there, I'll stack these up later on. I'll split the rest of these, go and get some more over in the other paddock, some more blocks, and cut those over 2 rounds in half when it stops raining and it's dry for a couple of days. Anyway, thanks for joining me. Cheers for now. Bye. Hello everyone, just back here for a quick second. I've just brought down one of those big blocks from up top, and I put the moisture meter on it. That piece has been sitting out for about an hour, but there's about 45% moisture. So yeah, that's a big piece. Another 9 inch by 4 inch, 3.5. But yeah, that's a big piece. Yeah, they are still pretty wet after 2.5 years on the ground. G'day guys, and good afternoon once again. I've just come back up top from, this is the next day, Saturday, the 20th. Happy birthday, my dear friend, as well. I've still got these 18 half sections left there, and I got all that split stuff from yesterday. I think it was 10 rounds, not 12 to be honest. I'll stack them on the boards over there. I'll split these, and I might get a chance to go over to the log pile number 1. So hold on tight. Right, there we have it. I've just dragged the 18 blocks from over there and I brought them here right in front of the log splitter. I'll get stuck into them now, and we'll see how much wood we've got before I go over to the other paddock over there and pick up all the remaining woods that I've got, but that'll be in the next couple of days, I'd say. Cheers for now. I've actually put one of the split blocks there to make it a bit shorter. So, yeah, only a couple of inches in between it now. Working for the money. There we go. Alright. So far I've gone through about 14 blocks. I've still got another 4 there to go. And that pile is getting pretty big. They're all big, huge blocks. But this wood is that awkward to split, it's just tearing it. It's just tearing it apart. Yeah, so I'm leaving them like this at 10 inches. I'm leaving them 10 inches long by 2-3 inches wide, just so I can stack them up. Some of these are absolutely huge. There's a 65, you know, 10 by 3. They're all huge blocks. But there's a lot of wood there. There we go, guys. I've just finished splitting the last 18 half rounds that I've had up here. Just starting to tidy up a little bit, and I'll fill that bag up full of all the kindling and that. But I tell you what, that knocked it out of me. Look at this. Haven't I got some wood? I've just got to that's absolutely beautiful. That's huge. That is huge. This one's probably the biggest one there yet. It's probably 10 or 11 inches or more, or a foot. That's big. Anyway, I will probably resplit a lot of these, or just leave them in this pile for next year or the year after. It's going to take 2 years for them to dry out, and then I'll use them as all-nighters. But that's it for the minute. I'll start stacking them. That's if I've got the energy left in me. Cheers for now. Bye. Hey guys, back again for a quick second. That's it. As you can see, I've cleaned that big pile up. That's 35 half rounds that I've split and put up here. That's it. That's all I'm doing today. It's beer o'clock. But yeah, there's that real big one. That's probably got 11-12 inches on there and 4 inches wide. So a lot of them are big blocks, as you can see from the front here. They're all big blocks. 4 rows, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm up 4 rows at the front and 3 rows at the back. Anyway, thanks for joining me. I'm going to end this one today. I'm going to have a drink. Cheers everyone.